Hello everyone, this is Asta Jain and today's topic is about Docker. Let's have a little hands-on session today. So for that, I'll be launching an instance on AWS. You can either use VMware Workstation or also if you would like to use another cloud providers like Azure or GCP. I'll be using AWS as I'm comfortable with it. So as you can see, there is no running instance for now. Let me launch an instance. I'll be choosing Ubuntu Server MI. I put everything to default. Create a new key pair. Name it whatever you like it to. Let us name it as Docker practice here. Okay, let's name it as Docker practice tutorial. As you can see, an instance is under deployment and it's in pending state. Let us wait for some time when it comes to running state. You can keep refreshing this page. Yeah, so here we can see the instance is now in running state. Now let us open putty.gen. Here we'll convert our PM file to PPK file. So our file name is Docker. Well, let me change this to all file types so I can see my file here. Yeah, so this is the one I created. Open. Name it as Docker tutorial. It will be saved as .ppk file. Close the window and open putty. You have to copy the public IP, for instance, and paste it here in the host name. Now we'll SSH to our instance. For that, first we need our PPK file, and then when you click on open, it will ask for the security alert. Just click yes and log in as Ubuntu. So after logging in as Ubuntu, become a root user first. So sudo su. So now let's update it. So we did install Docker. apt install docker.io. Yes. As you can see here, Docker is installed. As you can see, it says it's done. Now let's check Docker version. So 19.03.6 is our Docker version. So let's start the Docker service. Service Docker start. So it starts. So our Docker service is now started. Now let's check IP. You can see here Docker IP has come already. So it means that this Docker service is running. Now when you check Docker information, you will see that there is no container running, and no container paused, not neither stopped, and there is no image at all. So if you want to check if you want to create a container, so let's visit Docker Hub. So let's search for Ubuntu. So there's already one image, Ubuntu image present available for us. So let's just use this. We'll pull this image. Now if you want to check images, type Docker space images. You can see there is this image, Ubuntu image present now. Now if you want to see the number of containers present, type Docker space ps. You can see there is no container present. Docker ps space hyphen a shows all the containers which are either running or in the stopped state. So here you can see there is no container present. So Docker ps shows only the running containers, while Docker ps space hyphen a shows all the containers. So let's create a container using that image which we just pulled. So for that, we need to type Docker run hyphen itt space hyphen name container one Ubuntu. So okay, so in the previous command ITD. So what is hyphen ITD? So if you hyphen IT means getting into the container, while D means running the container in the background. So we don't want to get into container as soon as the container gets created. So that's why we mentioned D after IT. And if you want to name your container, you write hyphen name and your container name. So here I mentioned container one. So container one is a container name. Now if you check for the containers, doc. So for the command is docker space hyphen ps. You can see there is a container one running, which was created 47 seconds ago, and we used Ubuntu image here. So let's check the all the containers. Okay, so container one. So now let's get into the container. Docker exec it container one then bash. So we are inside the container now. As you can see, the container ID has come here after root. So let's check the process list. ps space hyphen ef is used to check the process list, and to check directory list, it's ls hyphen l. So these are all the directories present in that container. So if you want to rename the container, you can just type docker rename your present container name to the one which you want to rename it to. Okay, first you need to exit the container. So we are already in the container first. So we need to exit the container, type exit, and now we need to rename. Now if you want to rename, then type docker rename container 1 to container 2. So now if you check for the container list, you will see the name is changed. It's container 2 now. So if you want to stop the container, just type docker stop container 2, and if you see list of running containers, now container 2 is not anymore shown in the list of running containers. And if you check docker ps space hyphen a, container 2 will be present in this because it's already because ps space hyphen a tells which contain all the container states. It contains all the container states. Let me, if you want to remove the container, you cannot remove it in the running state. You can only remove it in the stop after you have stopped the container. So since we have stopped the container now, you can easily remove it. Docker remove container 2. And if you check for the list, there is no container. The list is empty. So if you want to remove the container forcefully, if it's in running state, you have to mention hyphen f after rm before container name. So if you mention docker rm space hyphen f container 2, this hyphen f will help in forcefully removing this container if it's in running state. So let's create another container, docker run name. As we have already deleted containers, let's name it as container 1 again. 1, 2. Okay, so let's change this container to an image. So for that, type docker commit container 1 to whatever image you want to name it, to convert it into. So let's just type image. Oh no, let's type Ubuntu custom Ubuntu image, custom Ubuntu image. Okay. So now let's check the list of images. Images. As you can see here, our custom Ubuntu image is in the list. Now let's create a container using this image, using the custom image. For that, we need to run the same command docker run itt name container. Let's name it as custom container so it will be easy for us to remember. Container custom Ubuntu image. Okay, now let's list the container. Okay, as you can see here, a custom container is included in the list, the one which we created previously. So that's pretty much it. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you all in my next video. Thank you.